that. So, I mean, here we are, whatever it was, caused a bunch of strangers to get involved into y'all's family business. Was appointed to represent you in June. Are you telling me here we are at the end of January and you have never talked to a man who was appointed to represent you for a half a year?
No,
Is that right?
I wasn't giving any information.
Sure, you're the one charged. You know, you're going to interrupt all day when I speak. Yeah, and then you have a fair chance to speak. But if look, a normal person who's got the bond till the 25,000, and did you post this or did your mother? Here, so the bondsman tells you all of this, or else they end up losing their bonding. And they don't want to do that. They take care of their business.
In today's case, Judge Stevens is dealing with a young man who seems to think he has all the time in the world to sort out his legal troubles. It's been over 6 months since a public defender was appointed to his case. Yet, this procrastinating defendant has not even had a simple conversation with his court-appointed attorney. Judge Stevens does not appreciate defendants who waste his time. And it's clear that this man's lack of urgency has struck a nerve. He believes this guy isn't taking this case or his freedom seriously. So, now it's Judge Stevens' turn to handle business since this defendant hasn't. The big question now, will Judge Stevens decide that enough is enough and revoke this man's bond? Or will the defendant finally step up and prove he's ready to take responsibility? Stay tuned to find out.
He's also on Harry's Hill down West Easley.
Harriet Hill?
Harry.
24 CR 877. Go ahead, Mr. Smith.
We're asking the guy that be placed on the bonus.
Proud? It's, and again, yes, just one. You're looking at a second degree felony up to 20 years in prison. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Chandra Moss, you were here. We've made a big display about defendants and complainants. Who is Chandra Moss?
My sister.
Your sister.
She lives in.
You can't have any contact with that person. Y'all kind of that way.
Yes, sir.
I know. I hear this, but when we scratch around a little, we always find out people, especially relatives, can't help but have contact with each other directly or sometimes indirectly. We can't have that. So, I mean, here we are, whatever it was, caused a bunch of strangers to get involved into y'all's family business, which we don't like to do, but we don't have a choice. That's the way the rules of law. And when we get involved, the rules of law follow, and you've got to follow the rules as well. And that is, no one contacts each other, or else you can see what kind of show got performed a little while ago when the court finds out people are living together. And they're not even supposed to be. And they told they signed a document saying it. And the rules have to be followed. Get a reset. Cody, how are you? Come on out. Have you talked to your attorney today?
No.
Okay. Don Dusler is still your lawyer, right?
I'm not sure.
He's not going to be in today, Judge.
What do you mean you're not sure?
I didn't speak to one. No. I had a court opponent.
Say that again?
I had a court opponent.
Don Dusler.
I didn't reach out to him yet. He didn't reach out to me.
When were you going to do that? Do you think? I mean, you were indicted in June of last year. Let's see. Mr. Dusler was appointed in June of last year. June of last year. You have a bondsman, don't you?
Yes.
That's who, they would have told you that too. They would have told you because they are worried about losing their bond money if you don't take care of your business.
Yeah, this is my first.
This was,
So I wasn't aware.
well, look, if I would have been indicted in June, you knew that. You knew you were indicted in June, right?
No, I didn't know. They had came and got me.
Hold on, hold on.
later.
You posted bond pretty quickly here. So the bondsman tells you all of this, or else they end up losing their bonding, and they don't want to do that. They take care of their business. You jumped and got a bond pretty quickly, and they're going to take care of all of this because that's what they do.
Yeah.
Then you had an initial appearance.
Yeah, the both charges got.
Looks like in May of last year. And then Don Deucer was appointed was appointed to represent you in June. Are you telling me here we are at the end of January and you have never talked to a man who was appointed to represent you for a half a year?
No,
Is that right?
I wasn't given any information.
Sure, you're the one charged.
I said,
You know, you're going to interrupt all day when I speak. Yeah, and then you have a fair chance to speak. But look, a normal person who's got the bond till the 25,000, and but did you post this or did your mother?
Hmm.
You did? Well, then is that important to you?
Yes.
Well, I think it would be to me too. But I would be with the lawyer if they weren't getting with me. I'm the one that's out 20 grand if something bad happens.
Right.
You're going to sit over there. Tommy, fill this out, please. This was never filled out. It should have been. Thank you. That's an affidavit of indigence. And we'll take care of that. And find out where Mr. Can you call and see if Mr. Dusler is going to be here? Well, he's not here, and the court did what it did. Come on up. Sir, Mr. Johnson. We got two cases, sir. You've failed your drug test. You've got THC or marijuana in your system, and benzodiazepines in your system as well. That's a violation in each case on your bond conditions. What are his bonds?
$20,000 on 1396 and $25,000 on 1397.
Each of those bonds are revoked. Warrants are issued for your arrest. You are arrested hereby. And these bonds are now $50,000 in each case, plus you must have a drug patch as a condition of bond. And Mr. Dusler is your attorney.
This is his affidavit.
Not here, and he will be informed that you have been taken into custody. You have filled out an indigent affidavit. Is all of this true and correct? So help you God.
Yes.
There's a smart way and a foolish way of handling your problems. Using illegal drugs is a foolish way. That is all. You're taken into custody. Here is this. Ronisha Chason. Ronisha Chason is called next.
All comments, viewpoints, interpretations, and insights expressed in this video are for education and entertainment purposes. All individuals featured in the video are to be presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Please do not attempt to contact, locate, or engage with any individuals featured in the video.